Shalom, Mishpachah. Let's get into reading our Bibles every day. And today we will be looking at the book of Ruth. There are many good stories in the Bible, like in the book of Ruth, but they aren't just stories. They actually took place. However, the book of Ruth begins with a tragedy, with the loss of Naomi's 2 sons and husband. But Naomi has Ruth and Orpah to help her, who were her sons' wives. There was a famine in the land of Israel, so Naomi's husband Elimelech took his family to Moab, and that is how they came to meet Ruth, the Moabite, or the Moabitess. While they were in the land of Moab, Naomi decided to go back to the land of Judah. As the famine was over in Judah, Ruth was from Moab, and the Moabites did not worship the YHWH, or the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Naomi left Moab with Ruth, but Orpah decided to stay with her people in Moab. Ruth would not let Naomi go without her, and Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee, for whither thou goest I will go, and where thou lodgest I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy YHWH shall be, and thy YHWH my YHWH," or actually Elohai. That is found in Ruth 1:16. They came to Bethlehem in the beginning of the barley harvest. And Naomi had a kinsman of her husband's, a mighty man of wealth. So Ruth the Moabitess gleaned in the field of Boaz, and stayed by his maidens. Boaz was very kind to Ruth, and let her glean in the better parts of his field. So Ruth continued to glean in Boaz's field only, and she gleaned until the end of the barley and wheat harvest. And there she lived with her mother-in-law. And it came to be that Naomi told Ruth to go down to the threshing floor where Boaz would be threshing that night. She laid herself down, and at midnight he was afraid and turned himself and found a woman there at his feet. And Ruth explained to him that he was a near kinsman, and to spread his skirt over her because of this. He answered her and said, "There is a kinsman nearer than I. Stay until the morning to see if he will do the part of a kinsman." Ruth stayed until the morning, and then veiled herself so that no person would know that she was at the threshing floor. Then she returned to Naomi. Naomi told Ruth to sit and see how the matter will fall. Then Boaz went up to the gate and waited for the kinsman of whom Boaz spoke. He said to him, "Naomi is selling a parcel of land that was our brother Elimelech's." And he asked the kinsman if he wanted to buy the land that Naomi from Moab was selling. He answered that he could not redeem it because of his own reputation. The kinsman told Boaz that he wanted Boaz to redeem the land, and he cast his shoe over it. In Israel, it was custom that they would cast their shoe to show their testimony of it. So Boaz redeemed the land and took Ruth in marriage. They soon had a son and named him Obed. And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom and became nurse unto it. And the women, her neighbors, gave it a name, saying, "There is a son born to Naomi." And they called his name Obed. He is the father of Jesse, the father of David. And that is found in Ruth 4:16 and 17. To get the whole story, it is in the book of Ruth. There are many more that are of importance to read. Start out reading a chapter a day, and you will be done in no time. Happy reading. And as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time. Shalom, shalom.